all the ladies, they will feel like they can't make it in life without a man by their side. Let me tell you my story. So I got pregnant at age 18 with my first child, and it was 6 months after I leave high school. Not that I was a bad young girl. I did not have any boyfriend while I was attending high school. I met my daughter's father at a youth club. He's 7 years older than I am. At a youth club in the community where I live. His parents and my parents were friends, and my family knew of his family. But I didn't know him. When I met him was the first time I was knowing about him. Yeah. Anyways, long and short of it is that when we met, I told him that I wasn't ready to get intimate in any intimate relationship or anything like that, and so he waited. And yeah, after I leave high school, graduate and everything, he got me pregnant. I left high school without one CXC subject, so I was dependent on him because my parents at the time could not afford to send me to learn a trade or anything. So I was there with my life, not knowing what to do. So yeah, well, after I leave high school, I joined the National Youth Service Program. I did 1 month of camp at Chesterville, and then after I left the camp, I was placed at the probation office to do my service. While I was doing my service at the probation office, I realized that I was pregnant. I completed my service, but I could not graduate because when graduation was happening, I was heavily pregnant, with belly big. I couldn't go to graduation. Yeah, so that passed and gone. No, I didn't get my certificate either. So after that, I received a house from Food for the Poor. You know, the 1-bedroom house there. And me and my baby father and my daughter lived there and all of that, until I don't know if it is the fact that everything was on him, because he was the only one who was taking care of us at the time, and I wasn't doing anything because I didn't have any subjects. I didn't graduate with any CXC subjects or anything like that, and to get a job you have to have at least maths and English, which I did not have. And so he was feeding us, he was clothing us, everything like that, until he started to get very abusive verbally and physically. And when he started to get like that, I tell myself that I do not want to continue the relationship. I told him that I want a relationship, I want out of the relationship, I don't want to be with him anymore and anything like that. And so when he was leaving, because remember, when I was living with him, he was doing everything. He furnished the house by himself and buy everything, put in the house and all of that. Me never contributed to none because me never did work. Me never have no way at all of getting money to do anything. So him alone was doing all of that. Alright, after we end the relationship, the day that we ended the relationship, I told him that I want him out of the house and everything like that, because the house was mine. I received it from Prince here. I want him out of the house and everything like that. He left and he took everything. He took the bed, dresser, everything within the house, every single furniture, and leave only my clothes, because that alone me own my clothes and shoes them. That's all the things I own for myself at that time. And so when he left, I felt so relieved, because yeah, me not have nobody in my life who can disrespect me and to treat me like shit. From them the time that you know me say I don't care. I don't care if him feed me clothes me or anything, make him go on. Me have to make a stand, because I never live and me never see my mother and my father fight yet. I never see my father ever put in hand on any girl children them. 4 girl children my father get, and he never beat none of them, and he never beat my mother yet. So I don't know why I should sit in a relationship with somebody who is verbally and physically abusive just because he might feed me. He can't stop feeding me. So anyways, relationship done. They move out, and take everything, knowing that the child is still living with me, and take bed and everything and go on. Alright, fine. I allow my daughter to stay with my mother, and I sleep on the cold floor in the house for a good while until I got a job. How I got a job was through a friend. She was working at a clothing store in Spanish Town, and she was going to resign from the job, and the owner asked her if she knew anybody who would take over her position and so on. So she introduced me to it, and that's how I got the job. When I got the job, I started saving, and I purchased back my furniture and put them in the house. I buy my bed first, and then I buy one little TV, and I buy one little stove, and that's how I always do it. Yeah, and that was that. At that point, I did not have a man still, because I'm in a relationship and I'm my own. And based on what him do, move out everything and never leave anything for me and little girl, I just say, alright, but mind you, he was still taking care of the child. He was still taking care of the child. I can't take that from him. He was still taking care of the child. Anyways, after that, I left that store clothes job and I got another job where I was working as an administrative assistant in an office. I was getting more paid, so I decided that I'm going to go back to school and do some CXC subjects. I went back to evening classes. So after work, mother just got evening classes, do my subjects then, and all of that. I get my CXC subjects then, and I was still at the place working until I got pregnant. When my daughter was 12 years old, I got pregnant with my son. That relationship did not work out because the person that I got pregnant for, he was wild, he was a holy pop woman, and he was very disrespectful about it, and I was not comfortable, I was not happy, and so I decided that I am going to leave that relationship. Leaving that relationship, the person decided that he's not going to take care of his child because me and him left. He decided to say he's not going to do anything else for the child, and we got court and we battled it out, custody and all. The long and short of it was that I received custody first and I had the child, and he was paying maintenance to me, but then based on the fact that some abroad issues was in the middle, he got custody afterwards for the child and was supposed to leave the country with the child and whatever. But long story, that is a different story by itself. So anyways, I got another job because after I got pregnant with my son, I was working again. I got another job afterwards. That is the job that I am there now, that I am at now. 12 years I've been at that job, and still working and stuff. And when I started that new job, I decided to sign up for university and do my degree, and I did that. After I leave university, graduate and everything, I purchased a car for myself. I moved out of the ghetto, I moved the children out of the ghetto where I was living, and live in a gated community with my child. I did all of that without a man. I do it because me sacrifice. Me decide to me I go sacrifice because from me in our relationship with somebody and me say, oh, I was dependent on them. And when time me I left the relationship, then take back everything what they did buy. You understand? Me decide to myself, say, no man now will take back nothing else from me again. Anything I own, me own. In my name and my name only. No man is not going to take a step at me and take anything at all from me. So me decided to do that, and I am not going to stay in no relationship with nobody, pick me or not pick me, and be unhappy for anybody come beat me and murder me. Me not in that. You understand? Right now as we speak, I am sitting here, I am free, single and disengaged. I don't have no because I don't trust man. Them too awful and wicked. I have no luck with them. You understand? So for my peace of mind and for my happiness and my comfort, I decided to stay by myself. So ladies, me I tell you, you can make it without a man. It's all about a mindset, you know, because you have to know and determine and know where you want out of life and where you want for yourself. You can't sit down and make people disrespect you and angry like you're nothing. You understand what I say? And physical abuse you and all of them something. No, you have to know your worth. You have to know your worth. Have some integrity, man. That's what I say. Nobody spoil your reputation. Don't make nobody spoil your reputation. If you're happy with the person, leave.